Mercy, go in and close the door.
I'll be back. I'm gonna plunge it.
Baby, say hi.
Ready, set, go. 안녕하세요.
Hi.
저 오래간만입니다.
We're doing Korean or English?
English.
Social aspect of homeschooling. We did faith part, we did the academic part, and long overdue, the social part of it.
What are the ways that we get to expose our children to their friends or new activities with other people?
Play dates and jujitsu.
Church.
Church.
So jiu-jitsu is Monday to Thursday and Saturday. Church group or outside of church, the Christian family, we meet sometimes. We worship together and play date and anytime moms have time to schedule things that we do things like that. And the library program is awesome.
We also have 4 kids, so they socialize amongst themselves.
So yeah.
You were saying before how being socialized in school isn't the best way for kids to socialize, right?
Right, because everyone is cut off by their age. Why? I mean, you only get to associate with people around your age group, so you wouldn't feel like you can help somebody significantly. So they would compare themselves with each other, and they would have this invisible hierarchy that, oh, that person's always good at this, and that person's always needy, and we don't really want that. Mm-hmm. I feel like that kind of represents socialism almost, that everyone is kind of like equal. And amongst them, there's like an invisible wall, barrier. So I don't really like that.
And so with our boys and girls, our kids, why is that a good way to socialize?
Because the baby always needs help. So the older boy always gets to help the younger. And Silas reads to the younger sister every day. He reads 10 books to Mercy all the time. And Gideon, the second boy, he reads 7 books to his younger sister. And Silas, the oldest, helps the second boy enunciate some words correctly.
Yeah, pronounce the words.
Yeah.
He does when he's reading?
Yeah, he does it. That's not it. And Gideon said, okay.
And but with the boys, there's always a competition. And so the Gideon may always be a step behind his brother. What does that do for Gideon's confidence that he's always behind?
He knows he's younger.
Right.
So we always tell them, you guys are not in the same bracket. It's kind of like jiu-jitsu bracket. You can't compete with each other. So we're always going to address it and say to them, you guys can compare with each other. Everyone's different.
And it's not always going to be like that. At some point, Gideon will be 16, Silas will be 19, and Gideon could just as easily become stronger and taller and more skilled than him. You know, kids are always doing, going. We don't have to keep them busy, keep them on a tight schedule. If we were a single parent household, maybe you do want to keep your kids involved in, busier activities to keep them focused, to keep them out of trouble. But because we are so on top of everything that our kids are doing.
So I don't believe that children should have a lot of idling time.
Of course, it's the devil's playground, right?
Yeah.
You always want to be watching them outside, even in our relatively safe neighborhood.
Right.
Right.
That's why when children get their activities, it always has to be in a very controlled classroom type of like gym program.
Not just loose. When I was a kid, I was outside for hours, going far away, riding my bike, far away. Far away from the home. It was fun. Those were good times, good memories. I'm happy that I'm here, safe and sound.
But was everyone like that, or only people like you?
What does that mean, people like me?
I meant to say.
What do you mean?
Did you see all kinds of people?
Yes.
All kinds, like me?
Asian?
No, who studies, does homework.
Yeah, we were just young kids outside with fun, having fun. Okay. I mean, what 9-year-olds were like home studying for their
all Koreans,
SATs or whatever.
All Asian good students.
Oh.
No, I'm just asking. So when you're outside playing at the playground, you didn't see any adults walking around, lurking around,
Not
looking
really.
around?
I wasn't really looking for that. We just had fun.
Okay.
But I was brought to Christ on the playground as a kid. with my friends by a group of teenagers who came around and shared the gospel. They took us off to a random church with no adult permission, but hey, that was a different time back then.
I believe those teenagers were sent to your neighborhood as missionaries.
Yeah.
Knowing that that's the area who required some attention.
Yeah.
You're from Baltimore, inner city of Baltimore, so I don't
Thank
think...
God for them.
Yeah, I don't think that's safe these days at all.
Not these days.
So when our children do their sports or when they get their activities, we go to the playground as a play date type of thing. So their parents and we were just watching them. Like we have to follow them around. If you can't just let them loose these days.
Yeah,
even in the
not.
North Texas, it's really dangerous.
I want to be a little freer. Like there's a part of me that wants the kids to have that freedom that I experienced. But then as a parent, I just don't feel comfortable. At what point do you feel comfortable not having eyes on them in a park? Or does
they
it
have their phone? No. I don't know.
It just depends on the maturity of the kid. And,
right. I can't imagine.
So we homeschool, obviously, but I was going to say, like, there are some kids who we see walking to school by themselves.
Yeah, I don't think
and
that's
the
good.
school is just like, you walk through our neighborhood a little bit, and then there is a main street, and then the school's right there. And so you wouldn't let Silas walk to school by himself. It's an elementary school, so
I'll do a
10 years old is
GPS
the top 10.
tracker.
Okay.
GPS tracker is good enough,
And you would
I
let
think.
him walk home? Or some kids are, riding their bikes as well.
Well, Amber Alert comes in almost every
Every
day.
day.
As far as the social activities, we really do have to find a group of trustworthy people.
Yeah.
But that's what they say. The experts always say it always happens amongst trusted people.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, the adults, but as far as the kids, I want to know who the kids are, who their parents are for the most part, and that they're could be a good influence on
right,
the kids.
good influencers. But also, if the children go to any public school or private schools or any school settings, they make a lot of friends. So the definition of friends is someone that you can share your thoughts and feelings to and do the activities together. But when you go to the same school, sometimes you can't really share your real true feelings because of the group setting, that group thing. So if you speak out against something, everyone's gonna bully you or cast you out of that group. So sometimes you have to develop totally another, like different personality to join that group. And I don't want that because I know my children are so biblically thinking, God-centered people, they're not going to fit in.
Yeah, I think not going to public school helps with that a lot.
Right.
Yeah. Well, she wants to do hair stuff.
You want to do your hairstyle? You want to do your hairstyle? Say hi. 안녕하세요.
Whoa! So what are your thoughts? A lot of people have different opinion on homeschooling versus traditional schooling. I just talked to a family a little while ago who said they were unhappy with what was happening in our local public school, so they were thinking about homeschooling. So where do you lean on this homeschooling / public or private or traditional school spectrum, and charter schools too? So let us know what you think. Drop a comment. And we finally finished our 3-part series.
Yeah.
We did homeschooling on faith, on
academics,
and on the social aspect of it. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Good. Say bye.
Come on, say bye-bye. I'll edit you in. Say bye-bye.
Say bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.